Welcome back to our channel, besties! Today is a beautiful, sunny day, but honestly, my mood is completely chaotic because we have so much to unpack right now. Grab your snacks, sit down, and buckle up because I'm about to take you on a wild ride. Let's dive straight into the absolute madness that is happening in Port Charles. Oh my god! I'm screaming! I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, but listen. I was sitting on my couch, literally eating dinner, like a full plate of spaghetti, just minding my own business and watching the promo for the week of April 6 to April 10, and I literally choked. I dropped my fork. I had to pause the TV and text my friend immediately because I was like, are you serious right now? The audacity of these writers to just drop this massive, explosive car crash on us? I am actually shaking just thinking about it. Okay. So, let me set the scene because it is so dramatic. We have Jordan Ashford and Curtis Ashford, right? They are in the car, driving at night, and they are having this super cute, happy moment. They are laughing, the vibes are immaculate, and then, which is insane by the way, they start kissing while driving. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen, literally yelling, "Keep your eyes on the road! This is Port Charles!" People literally get run over or driven off cliffs every single week in this town. You cannot actually be making out behind the wheel of a moving vehicle. Why would he do that? Why would she do that? And of course, because they are distracted, everything goes wrong. Jordan puts her eyes back on the road, and her face, oh my god, my jaw dropped. She looks absolutely horrified. She has to swerve violently because there is a car coming right at them. And do you know who is in that other car? Do you actually know? I'm dead. I can't breathe. It's Danny Morgan and Charlotte Cassadine! Oh wait, before that happened actually. I forgot to mention earlier, but Brooklyn Quartermain is somehow involved in this entire mess. So Brooklyn was supposed to be at Charlie's pub for Gio's performance, right? Dante summoned her there, but the show made this huge, massive point to zoom in on the wine bottle and the glass she left behind before she drove. She'd been drinking, and then she gets in her car. She needs to get it together, I swear. Not okay. The audacity. I'm honestly so mad at her like she is a real person. I'm calling it now. Mark my words, tipsy. Brooklyn definitely veered over the line, which made Charlotte panic and swerve, which put Charlotte's car directly in the path of Jordan and Curtis. It is a literal chain reaction of terrible, unhinged decisions, and I just realized something that is making me literally sick to my stomach. If Brooklyn caused this crash because she was driving tipsy, what is going to happen with baby Phoebe? She and Chase are literally right in the middle of getting conditionally approved by Willow to be foster parents. The social worker already had concerns. If Brooklyn gets a DUI, they are going to lose that baby. I am screaming. This is literally the worst timing ever. Okay, where was I? Right, so the crash. The crash happens. It is a massive disaster. And then we cut to Carly. Carly gets this super disturbing phone call. She asks what's wrong, and it's obviously Danny on the other line, panicking, saying they've been in a horrific accident and Charlotte is hurt. And who is literally hiding out at Carly's house right now? Valentin Cassadine, Charlotte's dad, who is actually a wanted fugitive by the WSB. So Carly spills this shocker to Valentin, and you know Valentin. He is a ruthless Cassadine, but when it comes to his daughter, he is a total softie. He's going to risk it all for his kid. They immediately jump in the car and are racing down the road in the dead of night. The tension in that car, honestly, I could feel it through the screen. Valentin looks so serious, and Carly looks so stressed. I mean, she is harboring a fugitive, and don't even get me started on that, and now they are speeding toward a massive disaster on the same road where the crash just happened, and then they see it. The promo shows this car that has crashed and the engine is literally on fire. On fire. I can't even deal. So Carly and Valentin pull up, and they see Jordan and Curtis's mangled car, and they probably see Charlotte and Danny's car too. And this is where the absolute most dramatic moral dilemma of the century happens. Valentin is a fugitive of the law. If he stops to help, if he gets out of that car, there is a massive risk that he gets caught and hauled straight back to Steinmauer prison. But it doesn't sound like Carly or Valentin could just keep driving, especially if they see someone in need of help during a literal life or death situation. especially because Charlotte is involved. Will they risk Valentin's freedom by stopping? Yes. Obviously, he is not going to just drive past his injured daughter and 2 people burning in a car. But here is the thing that is actually keeping me up at night. Will Curtis or Jordan notice Valentin? Think about it. Carly and Valentin will likely see Jordan and Curtis's car mangled and stop. They could deduce that if they help the couple, Valentin could just run into the woods once the authorities arrive, right? Because the crash takes place somewhere outside of town on this dark, creepy road. I swear, the civil engineers in Port Charles need to be fired. There are no streetlights anywhere. While both Jordan and Curtis may be unconscious when the blonde and the WSB fugitive stop, could either party come to long enough to notice that Valentin is there? I am picturing the classic soap opera blurry vision trope. Curtis opens his eyes. Everything is spinning, and he sees Valentin pulling him from the wreckage. Could one of them make a comment about it when the police arrive? Hey, I think the wanted fugitive Valentin Cassadine saved my life. I am literally sweating. If Curtis says that, the cops are going to swarm the area. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about the logistics of this rescue because I am honestly baffled. There's also the question of what Carly and Valentin do to help. If Carly and Valentin need to pull out Jordan and Curtis before their car explodes, how is Carly going to explain that to the cops? Authorities may raise an eyebrow if Carly is left standing there on her own once the ambulance and cops arrive. Curtis is a grown, muscular man. Carly cannot physically drag him out of a burning vehicle by herself. It is scientifically impossible. It might be a situation where one person couldn't have done all the saving by themselves, so will Carly be on anyone's radar after the fact? Will she get questioned about someone else being at the scene of the crime? The police are going to interrogate her, Dante is going to be asking questions, and Carly is going to have to stand there and lie through her teeth while Valentin is probably hiding behind a tree 50 feet away in the dark. The sheer panic she must be feeling. I would literally pass out. And Jack Brennan! Oh my god, I totally forgot about Jack Brennan for a second. Jack Brennan is going to find out about her and Valentin's sizzling little alliance. He is going to hit the roof. Carly has betrayed him, and now she is out here risking everything, literally risking her own freedom to cover for Valentin at a fiery car crash. Brennan is going to confront her, and it is going to be explosive. I am so here for the drama, but I am also terrified for her. I just keep thinking about Danny and Charlotte too. Like, why were they speeding in the first place? Danny has been so upset because Sonny and Rick treated him like a kid when he wanted to go after the WSB for Jason. So he gets mad, stomps off, and decides to be reckless. And Charlotte just enables him. These kids are out of control. And now they are in a massive wreck. And Lulu is already dealing with so much. She just had to summon Isaiah Gannon for a secret house call because Rocco's hand is infected from when he literally shot Ross Cullum. Isaiah confirms the infection, so Lulu has to take Rocco to the ER. So Lulu is going to be at the hospital with Rocco, and then suddenly the ambulance doors are going to burst open and they are going to wheel in Charlotte, Danny, Jordan, and Curtis. Lulu is going to realize both of her kids are having medical emergencies at the exact same time. She is going to completely lose her mind. I feel so bad for her. I actually want to cry. I'm calling it now. This is going to end badly for everyone involved. Valentin is going to leave a piece of evidence behind. Maybe he drops something. Maybe his blood gets on Curtis's jacket when he pulls him out of the car. The Port Charles Police Department is going to run DNA and realize a fugitive was at the scene. And then Carly is going to be arrested for aiding and abetting. I can see the court scenes now. Diane Miller is going to have to work overtime to keep Carly out of jail. Honestly, I need to take a breath. I am vibrating with anxiety. Will Carly and Valentin risk it all to save Jordan and Curtis? Yes. Will it blow up in their faces? Yes. I am so invested. I am going to rewatch that promo 50 times before tomorrow. The fire, the screaming, the secret house calls, everything is connecting and I am here for it. Let me know if you guys are as stressed as I am because I am literally unwell. Okay, I'm done.